Hello guys and welcome. I hope that you're doing well. My name is UGD King, or I play 4K, AK, I play 8K, AK, I play 16K, and during this video I'm going to introduce Warno real-time strategy for the first time running 7K video resolution. Let me real quick go ahead and demonstrate you my resolution and desktop settings and computer that I'm using today. As you can see, I'm using the Windows magnifier zoom tool just to make sure that you're gonna see, because my desktop is set to 6720 pixels by 3680 pixels, 100% scale. Okay, so 7K video resolution is going to be Red Cinema 7K video resolution, the company that the first released 6K and 8K UHD video resolution capture camcorders and digital cameras. And this is their 7K video resolution, which is pretty much 6K video resolution with external area to cut if necessary. But this 7K video resolution is a hair lower than 8K UHD, with the FPS about 3-4 FPS extra, which is amazing. So let me introduce you to a system that I'm running this today. I'm running this today on a gaming flagship system from 2018, which is Intel Generation 9 processor, which is Intel i9 9900K, is overclocked to 5.1 gigahertz on every single core, every single thread, including the AVX2 instruction frequency set to 5100 megahertz or 5.1 gigahertz. 8 physical cores, 16 logical threads, so hyper-threading technology is enabled. ASUS Z390 Maximus 11 Hero motherboard, as you can see. PCI Express 3.0, but running 8 lanes versus 16 lanes. I'm not sure why it's doing that, because single card is installed in PCI Express slots and I don't have any M.2 SSD slot occupied. It's still doing that, so I tried with the two different Titan RTXs. I thought maybe it's my motherboard. I tried an ASUS Z370 Maximus 10 here, the same deal. I also tried with my Intel RTX 2080 Ti video cards. I had two of them on this motherboard. The same story. Look like Z370 and Z390 chipset motherboard has some problems with Turing GPU architecture while running PCI Express generation 3.0 at the full 16 lanes per single video card if nothing else is installed. 32 gigabyte of system RAM DDR4, 4 sticks 8 gigabytes, running dual channel 128-bit, but 4 sticks is ready for 256-bit, which is the quad channel. So when you're running 4 sticks in terms of DDR3, DDR4, DDR5 in dual channel, you're gonna receive the maximum bandwidth, the maximum possible scenario, even with the cheapest possible system RAM, DDR3, DDR4, or DDR5. Keep that in mind, because 4 sticks ready for the quad channel in terms of the data bandwidth. It was one of the fastest Corsair DDR4 memory out there, 5000 MHz CL18, but unstable on this motherboard. I believe I just killed the DDR4 5200 MHz, which was the fastest. But Corsair did a mistake with the Micron technology chips, because when it comes to system MDDR4, Micron technology chips hates the high frequency above 4000 megahertz, but lows the low latency. And I'm running latency CL11, but high frequency will be 3200 megahertz, which is 1600 megahertz times 2. External effective frequency 3200 megahertz. CL11 is not CL18, CL16, CL14. The low value is better, because the CL latency pretty much generating low latency communication between the processor and the system RAM in terms of the nanoseconds, as you can see. So usually I'm running 59, 60 nanoseconds while running 3200 megahertz CL18, but CL11 44.5 nanoseconds. Frequency creates the read, write, and copy bandwidth high as possible. The higher value is better in terms of megabytes per second or gigabytes per second. The higher value is better. It's created by the frequency for DDR3, DDR4, and DDR5 system RAM. The higher frequency, the higher bandwidth, but latency created by CL latency, CL11, the low value is better for terms of the latency CL, okay, because it's communication low value between the processor and system RAM. So how to find out which one is better, frequency or latency? You gotta take the bandwidth, read, write, and copy, megabytes per second value or gigabytes per second value, divided by latency, nanoseconds, to find out how much data you can push for 1 nanosecond, and that scenario will be the best. Okay, I include all the EDA64 cache and memory benchmark for you. I also increase the value 48 multiplier for my second level cache on my processor, increase a little bit of the bandwidth, communication level third cache, level second cache, and decrease the latency in terms of the time is decreased, which is low value is better. EDA64 GPU benchmark, while GPU and video RAM compared with the CPU and system RAM. Titan RTX, this is my secondary Titan RTX, first Titan RTX right now doing the AI drawing for some client. So this Titan RTX, I didn't repaste it at all. It's running Nvidia paste compound, and I believe the video RAM has some kind of weak thermal pads. I need to repaste that, repaste the thermal compound on the GPU. I'm going to use the thermal compound pads actually, so it's not going to be liquid, it's not going to create any mass, and it's kind of graphite, kind of cloth kind of material, like a cloth, and it doesn't create any mass, and you can reuse it anytime as you want it. Unbelievable, guys, cooling solution. um, Thermal Grizzly Carbonate pad, just unbelievable. Highly recommend, or IC Diamond pads. Unbelievable. So as you can see, Titan RTX video RAM is not overclocked. When it's overclocked, on my first Titan RTX is running almost 800 gigabytes per second. Right now it's stuck, it's running 672 gigabytes per second. So 120 gigabytes per second less when I'm overclocking the Titan RTX video RAM by 1000 megahertz additional through the MS Afterburner. Not 1000, but 1200 megahertz additional on the MS Afterburner, which times 2. External effective frequency will be from 7,000 megahertz, which is 14,000 megahertz effective frequency. 8200 megahertz will be times 2, will be 16,500 megahertz almost, and bandwidth 120 gigabytes more over here on the video bandwidth. GPU frequency is stuck. Okay, so this is, guys, how we're gonna run it real quick. Again, the numbers for you, please watch this video on 4K UHD. This is how I'm going to record it, but I'm running 7K video resolution right now and 7K in the game. So single Titan RTX running completely stuck, but 100% fan rotation. Okay, this is how it benched this processor from 2018. Nvidia Turing GPU architecture that is featured in this Titan RTX is a flagship GPU, TU102 by the Nvidia Turing. So it's maximum Turing GPU architecture by Nvidia from 2018, including the fastest gaming processor from 2018. So the flagship gaming system from 2018. So pretty much today we're testing Nvidia Turing GPU architecture flagship. Nvidia RTX 2080 Ti video card will show similar kind of result, plus minus 10% in terms of the performance. On the background, this is exactly the system that I'm running. The CPU is water cooled by the Corsair H150i Pro water cooler. 360 millimeter radiator and three 120 millimeter fans on the background that you don't see. On top, I put 200 millimeter cooling fan by Cooler Master, that blue fan. Okay, single Titan RTX, so exactly what it is. Let me go ahead and execute the Warno PC game, and I have it on Steam. I was the early adapter all the way back in 2023. In 2024, Warno Real-Time Strategy went as a final version, version 1.0. But nothing changed actually, they just added some additional DLCs. Warno game is about the Cold War. So throughout the Soviet times versus the NIDA just right after World War II was over. This game is absolutely amazing. It has photorealistic visuals, and it has the realistic combat and battle scenarios just like in real life, and the map size will be almost like a real life, over 50 kilometers each map, which is unbelievable. If you're looking to get a real-time strategy that is almost like real, this is the strategy for you to play. I'm real-time strategy fan with the bases. As you can see, Gorbachev and all the United States presidents throughout the Cold War. So I'm big fan of the real-time strategies with the bases. This is look like real-time strategy with the bases, but without the bases, and you cannot build additional units, but the game is amazing. So my video resolution will be the same, 6720 pixels by 3680 pixels, full screen. Visual preset will be insane, which is the maximum. If you will run the high visual preset, it's not going to set actual the native resolution. The resolution will be 1920 in terms of the height, which should be 3680 in terms of the height. So I'm going to run the insane visual preset, which is going to give us the maximum visual preset, including the native resolution, 7K video resolution. This is how we're going to do it, and I'm going to apply that. Here we go. So guys, this is how we're gonna do it. So I'm going to explain a little bit for the beginners who didn't play this game. I also not the professional player in this game yet, but I'm owning this game over 1 year. I played about 30 games so far, like about 18 games online. No, 18 games offline, single player, solo. You can play offline with the internet, and about 12 games online, 10 versus 10. I'm always playing 10 versus 10. So you can play solo, which is single player. You can finish up the tutorials. The game look a little bit like overwhelming, but it's not. If you're gonna finish up the tutorials, you're gonna learn the game. The game is easy to understand. Army General, right here, you can finish up the missions. Skirmish, where you can play against the computer before you're gonna play online, so you can train yourself. Maximum players that you can play will be 4 versus 4, so you can play 4 NPCs for 4 AI versus you and 3 more AI that you're gonna put in your team just to get trained before you're gonna play online. This is the maximum, even if you're gonna select 20 player map. But online you can play 10 versus 10. You can save throughout the single player missions offline, and you can replay it anytime you want. You can the game also recording the whole gameplay, so you can see the mistakes that you've done over the replays. The game has a lot of mods, so hopefully they're going to introduce the World War II mode. The game engine by the Eugene Systems is ready for World War II. The game going to look like actually Man of War or Company of Heroes, uh, in terms of the visuals even better. But this is real-time strategy, and it's going to actually, in terms of the visual, Warno game looks like Battlefield 3, which is unbelievable. Alright, so we're gonna go to multiplayer, and under the multiplayer I'm gonna select 820, which is 20 player, and I'm going to be on the NADA side, not on the Soviet side. Soviet in Warno game has stronger tanks versus the NADA, because their tanks can shoot the rockets and can shoot the anti-tank rounds, while NADA tanks, most of it, the heavy tanks, cannot shoot the rockets and anti-tanks rounds at the same time. But just because Russian-Ukrainian war, on Ukrainian side, of course, Inakshi, Russian bastards attacked the Ukraine in 2022, in February 2022. So I'm on Ukrainian side, and I kind of have a bad taste right now playing Soviets, so I'm not gonna play Soviets. I'm gonna play NADA. So we are waiting, the players are getting there. As you can see, online players, almost 1200 players online. Usually it's over 1000 players online. It's easy to get online multiplayer game. Even 10 versus 10 is gonna get up there very quickly, 1-2 minutes, and you're gonna be in the game. So this is going to be 10 real players versus 10 real players playing online. And you can select the army that you're gonna play. I selected my army, which will be the Germany. Let me select the Germany army that I made. Let me see, it's by right here, heavy armor Germany army. This is what I like. I made it up. You can make up exactly the brigade of the army that you're gonna take with you in this battle. They're gonna give you a points, and you're gonna select exactly what you're gonna take with you. My Germany army is going to be look like that. As you can see, they're gonna give you activation points 50 total, and on those 50 points you can select exactly army that you want to take with you. This army is going to be heavy army, and in terms of the tanks, I don't use the airplanes. I did not understand the airplanes or helicopters yet, how to properly play with them. So kind of ground units, heavy on artillery, heavy on tanks, and heavy on anti-tanks. As you can see, this is how I'm focused, and a lot of heavy on anti-air. I'm playing the Germany because I believe the Warner game has, without any DLCs, has the strongest army as a Germany in here. They having very strong tanks, a lot of tanks. You can build a lot of tanks, come up with a brigade, a lot of tanks. It's cheap, and for me, it's a little bit better than Americans. A little bit to me for my strategic points. But as again, game has a lot of strategies, and it's up to you. The UK army is kind of weak, and France is very weak, so I'm not playing that. I'm playing for neither Americans or Germany. But Soviets very strong in terms of the tanks, as again, because they can shoot the anti-tank rounds and missiles from T-82 and even T-72, I believe, can shoot the rockets, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, I only played 30 games. The purpose of this video will be the benchmark. I'm trying to benchmark Titan RTX, which is the Nvidia Turing flagship GPU, in 7K video resolution and Warno. And keep in mind that Nvidia RTX 2080 Ti video card will show about 10% lower performance, 10-15% lower performance. And RTX 2080 Ti video card is featuring 11 GB of video RAM, but under 7K video resolution will be more than enough and almost the same performance. Nvidia Titan RTX that I'm using today featuring 24 GB of video RAM, so it's going to be more than enough, even all the way till 12K video resolution. Warner game will be overloading the video RAM in 16K video resolution of 24 GB of video RAM on the Titan RTX, but 12K video resolution is playable. I'm going to test at 3 different 12K video resolutions. So I'm going to benchmark it and test it and show it to you guys over the uhdking.com. So go ahead and visit uhdking.com and watch it, or video comments. I'm going to put all these videos recorded on this system as benchmarks, like 5K, 4K, 6K, 7K, 8K, 10K, 12K, and 16K video resolution. 16K video resolution is overloading the video RAM, but I'm going to show you what's going on. And of course, future video cards, future processors, future PC systems and mobile devices we're gonna test in Warno, and I'm going to benchmark it over the uhdking.com. So go ahead and check it out and check the video comments underneath of this video. I'm going to put the related videos. So in 45 seconds we're gonna start. I'm gonna say it launch. As you can see, this is all the players right here. This is the how it scored. The highest score of the team score will win. Right now it's 0-0. Also on top there is also some score. This is the territory. This great territory must be captured, and this is how teams receive scores and keep winning. And then from the kills it's gonna receive more points, and it can create more units because of that, because capture the territory and killing the enemy, and deploy more units. But you cannot create new units. You can only deploy the units that you brought in terms of the points that you have. Right now I have 1500 points or command points, that orange gold points, and we're gonna increase after we're gonna start killing. Starting in 1 second. Here we go, it started. So I didn't play this map yet, so I'm going to real quick deploy my units. And where are we gonna deploy it? Let's go ahead and deploy it right here, guys. I'm gonna start try to capture and hold this position right here. So I'm gonna bring some right here. I'm gonna bring some anti-tank units, which is the Jaguar 1. I'm a big fan of those units. They're very strong against the tanks. The light armored unit, but great against the tanks because they carry, as you can see, the 165 millimeter 20 of missiles, which is, it can shoot and shoot and shoot and destroy a lot of tanks. Keep that, man. So we're gonna go ahead and bring that. We will try to capture the airport, so I'll bring those anti-tanks. Then I'm gonna bring a couple of tanks, and we'll try to capture that, and we'll try to hold this airport. Okay, now I'm gonna bring the anti-air units, couple of that. The Roland can shoot the 3.5 kilometers. This is the very aggressive unit against the air. I'm gonna put one in here, and one we're gonna bring right here. So we're gonna be protected completely, nice, against the air. And let's go ahead and bring one more into here right here, the Roland. You can see the points required some points to be able to deploy the units. So this is how you're going to deploy the units. Let's go ahead and put this one right here. I'm gonna put this one right over here. Gonna put it right there, and I'm gonna bring some infantry. We will try to capture the airport. Sorry, not the heli, but the airport. And I'm gonna bring the units, anti-tank units. Infantry, they don't have the machine guns, so they cannot shoot the tanks. And the infantry, they can, and anti-infantry, not anti-tank, but anti-infantry with the heavy machine guns. They can shoot the tanks, light tanks, with the grenadiers, and infantry with machine guns. So we're gonna bring those. They trying to get us, so I'm gonna bring some more joggers, and joggers gonna do some damage over here, hopefully. And go ahead and bring it like this. I'm gonna go ahead and capture with the infantry this one with the anti-tank unit and anti-infantry unit, those soldiers. So we're gonna capture this building and we're gonna hold it, help our airport captures. Okay, they also trying to capture the airport. So again, I didn't play this map, maybe like once. I think I played it once actually, but it's nice when you're gonna learn the map. But try to play every map like 5 times, you're gonna learn it. It's not that much. Look at this, the Jugger keeps shooting T62 MD, and T62 MD also can shoot the rockets. Did you see that? It just shoot the rocket. So it can shoot the anti-tank rounds and rockets at the same time. T62 MD. So not only T80 can shoot the missiles and rockets, but T62 and T72, I believe. So that's why the Soviet tanks are a little bit better than the NADA, because NADA only anti-tank rounds. Check it out. This Jaguar is dangerous. Come on, kill that better 70. Uh-oh. This anti-tank unit right here. Let's go ahead and try to escape. If we could. Nope, we couldn't. Okay, it's anti-tank there. So let me go ahead and bring anti-air right here. Let's go ahead and bring here infantry. And capture these buildings with infantry. Just in case. And right here, this one with anti-tank. So we're gonna control over here and over there. Okay, look like we got the airport. Let me bring this here. Let me bring the Milan, and let's get into the building. Let's run into the building. Gonna deploy the soldiers out of the tank so it's not gonna be destroyed together with the tank. Okay, we're gonna capture the buildings. A lot of fighting going on now. As you can see, we're gonna hold this area. Our joggers are just destroyed the BTR right here. Look at this, the Mi-24P heli just got destroyed. Joggers are great against the tanks. It just, oh my god, that Me shooting from the ground. Did you see that? It was shooting, the helicopter was shooting from the ground. It was low, so anti-air cannot shoot it. That guy was shooting us, but we destroyed it with the Jaguar. Check it out. Right here, guys. Let me show you. The visuals are unbelievable in this game. Check it out. We just destroyed a tank right there. Almost destroyed. One more rocket is hiding it right there in the forest. The visuals is unbelievable, guys, in this game. And this is, again, you can zoom in and have the visual just like in Battlefield 3 almost. This is just unbelievable. So let me go ahead and bring the anti-tank unit right there, and let's bring some more tanks units and start shooting them from a distance. And more Jaguars. So hopefully Jaguars can do the damage. And I'm still learning this game. There is a lot of stuff to learn yet. One tank here. Another Jaguar is right here. And let me bring some infantry in the forest just in case. Let me deploy these soldiers. So they're gonna capture the buildings. Okay, nice. All tanks gonna destroy those soldiers. They're just gonna kill it. Check it out. They just killed that. Our Milan's tanks destroy the soldiers, but anti-air is supposed to be here. Let's go ahead and keep it there. Oops, that was my mistake. I stopped moving, and we need to have the anti-air right here. So let me go ahead and bring some anti-air. And my soldiers, we gotta bring the soldiers there. Infantry, we're gonna put couple in the forest and one the anti-tank. Infantry right there, so we're gonna kinda hold it nicely. Let me deploy over here. We're kinda holding here. Okay, just be right here. Let me put Milan maybe somewhere right there so I can shoot if something. So we're kind of holding it. Let me bring some artillery. Let me show you how the artillery, and then I'm gonna show you how beautiful the visuals in this game. I'm gonna bring that M10 9E3, which can shoot all the way to 24 kilometers. Let's place it here. We're gonna start bombarding them with the artillery. I have a heavy artillery, M10 9A. I'm gonna take a distance so they cannot destroy it with their artillery easy. And every time you deploy the artillery, or try to deploy the supply for them immediately, because they're gonna consume the supply. They need to have some ammo immediately. Like that. Let's see. Look at this. The Jaguar is still already shooting. Oh, right there, right there. BMP 20. And we hit it once, but we didn't destroy it. It deploys some smoke, so it's trying to run away. Let's see if it's going to run away. That MOT Razvedka is shooting some heavy rounds. But tanks from a distance can shoot it. Let me go ahead and deploy my tanks, my infantries, and let's see. In the forest, they kinda can be safer when you're gonna hide them in the forest. Let's go ahead and bring them to the forest. So there is going on a fighting going on, but their guys kinda with machine guns. Let me bring it kinda over here. Come on, come on, come on, roll into, don't just get destroyed. Aye. So almost got destroyed, and check it out, almost got destroyed. Look at these visuals, guys. Let me show it to you. It's got destroyed. Roland got destroyed. This is the Milan right here. Myrtle 1E2 Milan comes with the anti-tank missile. 5 of them, 103. This is danger right here. Let me bring my soldiers out. Yeah, they're kind of holding us pretty badly right here. Probably should remove the Milan right there. That Milan got destroyed. Alright, let's go ahead and run away in that building with the anti-tank. That Milan 2 Polar Milan 2 soldier. It's anti-tank, heavy anti-tank, and it's gonna destroy those tanks. Oh, they're coming with the tanks, guys. This is not good. Let me hide my melon probably right here. Okay, my soldier's gonna hold it pretty bad and nicely. If the melon too will end up in the building, it's going to be nice. Then I'm gonna make it. Oh, look at this. After Milan coming the rockets. Missed. He missed. Look at these visuals, guys. Just like, look at this texture. It's so sharp, so nice. And this is the real-time strategy. This is unbelievable. You can zoom in, zoom out. This is one of the best strategies I highly recommend for you. Let me hide the Milan because he's gonna shoot another rocket and check it out. It's coming after our Milan. Check it out. It hit it, but didn't destroy it from the back. It didn't destroy it. So I got lucky. He actually missed. He shoot the ground. So let them to come. Let's see what's going to happen. Let me put the interior unit here because they will try with helis. Let's see what it's gonna be. And my artillery is arrived. I'm gonna say fire at will, so it's gonna shoot everything what is moving. You can select this button right here, counter battery, but I'm going to select fire at will. They're gonna destroy the battery, but I'm gonna select fire at will first. Let's destroy the enemy, and then we're gonna destroy everybody else. So I'm kind of holding, and we're kind of holding the airport too. Let me bring some more units to the airport, some more soldier anti-tanks right here. Let's go ahead and capture this with the anti-tanks. And regular machine gunners and anti-tank units. They're shooting us with artillery. I gotta move my anti-air gun somewhere here. Yeah, we're kind of shooting. Look at this. Almost got it. My Jaguar 1 almost killed it, and somebody killed it. So we're waiting right now. 424 points, as you can see, team score versus 314 right here, and 8 out of 8 territory capture. But the winner will be by this points right here, 424. We're kind of winning. But as again, the purpose of this video is not the gameplay of the winners. The point of this game is a benchmark to show you. As you can see, 12 gigabytes will be enough. Right now is almost 12,000 megabytes of our video RAM utilization, and system RAM utilization is not even 10,000 megabytes. So 16 gigabytes or 12 gigabytes of system RAM will be enough, and the video RAM of 12 gigabytes of the video RAM in 7K video resolution will be enough for the Nvidia video cards. AMD Radeon video cards consumes less video RAM by about 25-30%. Keep that in mind because they have a better texture compression method. So if Nvidia consumes 12 gigabyte, AMD Radeon will consume about 10 gigabytes. That type of formula. Alright, so Milan ran out of the rockets, and we gotta bring the resupplier and resupply and fix this. This Roland needs to be fixed. So let's go ahead and bring the resupplier truck. Resupplier truck can resupply the ammo and fix the units. So we're kind of holding it. Let them to come. Let's see what's going to happen. But we're holding this. I'm gonna bring one more AA again. Roland. The last one, or maybe Jeopard. Let's bring the Jeopard here. The Roland can shoot. The Roland costs more, but it can shoot all the way to 3.5 kilometers aircraft, and helis 2.8 kilometers, while the Jeopard can shoot 3 kilometers aircraft and heli 2.8. So Jeopard is 500 meters less than Roland, but Jeopard is still a great anti air gun, and it can also shoot the infantry as well. So it's better than Roland, but Roland can shoot at longer distance. Alright, so we got a little bit of the Milan tanks. I unloaded the infantry tanks. God that I did it, because we just got destroyed one of the Milan tank, and if the infantry was sitting on it, on top of it, it would be destroyed as well. They coming. I sent my anti-tank and infantry there. So let's see. Hopefully we can survive this one. They're coming after us, as you can see. They're shooting in our Milan. Let me put it at a different distance. Hopefully it can survive. Look at this anti-air just shooting that heli. Check it out. It's just killed that heli. My Roland. Look at this beautiful visuals, guys. It's just unbelievable. And look at those textures in 7K video resolution. The textures is unbelievable. And here's the dead heli right here. The Soviet heli. This is the BTR 70, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But as again, if you're a military guy, this is the game for you guys. And the map, check it out. The whole map like 50 kilometers by 50 kilometers. But there is some artillery that Mars that can shoot all the way from one side to another side of the map easy. And we're gonna deploy it hopefully. So let's go ahead and have a look. Right now we're kind of winning 424 points versus 450 points. But they're pushing. They will try to push us. So let's go ahead and make sure that we're not gonna let them to win. I'm gonna send more infantry here to the airport. We gotta capture the airport with a lot of units. Let's go ahead and do it real quick. And so we can hold it. Let me deploy some artillery. We're gonna start pounding with artillery. And M10 9A is a great guns. They're expensive though, but there is Lars too. This is also great, but they can only shoot 15 kilometers ground targets, while M10 9A can shoot 24 kilometers. The Mars that I'm about to deploy 320 costs so much points, but can shoot 42 kilometers, almost 50 kilometers from one side of the map to another. So let me first deploy two Larses. Immediately for those Larses, you want to deploy the right here the supply tanks that bring the supply ammo and can fix at least one. Let's go ahead and do that. Lars is great. It has big bombardments. Alright, so they're trying to attack us, as you can see. So let's go ahead and bring some tanks. They will attack us later on. They're just not sure what they're doing yet. But let me go ahead and bring some tanks. Let me go ahead and bring some infantry. Let me go ahead and capture some buildings. So we're gonna control those buildings right here. Let them come. So we're gonna control everything and those buildings right here as well. Let me capture this building right here. So we're gonna kinda control it. Let me help my boys right here. Let me go ahead and send the infantry capture the buildings right here. This is regular anti-infantry with machine guns without any anti-tanks. But let me go ahead and bring some Jaguars. They're gonna destroy the tanks. Burita surrounded. Who's Burita? Burita is on our side. That's pretty bad. So they're winning right now. 718 versus 424. We're losing because probably Burita is surrounded. I put the Jaguar here. Another Jaguar probably gonna put here. So if they're gonna go with tanks, we can stop a little bit of tanks. Let me go ahead and do that. Another Jaguar 1 I'm gonna put here. So I'm gonna shoot all the way that area. But kind of far away because that Peller faggot name, funny name, can shoot with that anti-tank rounds easy. Alright, so my Milan is coming here. I'm gonna tell him, look, this one right here is coming. I'm gonna send him right here and I'm gonna capture the building. Real quick, I'm gonna capture one of those buildings. Okay, deploy. Okay, we deploy. Milan gonna go here at the distance, but Soldier Grenadier gonna go right here to the Stinger. So it's gonna protect that Stinger because Stinger can shoot only anti-air, cannot shoot the infantry, doesn't have the machine gun. So some of the infantry and tanks and units will be equipped exactly for the business. Keep that in mind, just like in real life, so they cannot shoot any other units. because they're not designed for it. So you gotta be so smart. Alright, one unit is here, one unit is here, and one is right there. We're gonna capture that one, and we kinda holding it nicely. I'm gonna put this one right here so he can control this unit, something like that. Alright, let's go ahead and capture these buildings. I send my soldiers, and it's time now to capture the buildings. So let's make sure the soldier is gonna come and into those buildings. And our tanks, I'm gonna put it at the distance, so it's gonna shoot like at the distance if they will come. Try to come. Let me send here anti-air, one more anti-air unit, because they kinda trying to hustle us like this. They're gonna come like this. We're gonna penetrate them hard. And anti-tank right here, so he can shoot from the distance. Not anti-tank, I mean tank, but anti-tank as well, so he can shoot at the distance. Kinda like that, and one is like this at the infantry and at the tanks. And we're gonna also put the right here the jugger, just in case if they're gonna come with tanks here, so he can show them the road. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure that our artillery fire at will, shooting. And this one, the Lars, check it out guys, fire at will. Oh, it's going to be nasty. I'm gonna show you how it's shooting. Let me show you how the artillery looks like. I deploy some artillery, so it's right here. Look at those beautiful units. Look at this visuals. This reminds me a little bit like Man of War, but the visuals, the textures on the tanks is just unbelievable. The level of details. Look at this, the level of details, and this was the maximum zoom. This is unbelievable. 7K video resolution is just unbelievable in this game. It reminds me a little bit Man of War, but visuals much better than in Man of War, that real-time strategy, or even Man of War 2. But the visuals almost as good as Battlefield 3. This is unbelievable, and this real-time strategy. Look at the grass, such a thick grass. And you can play it the way you want it. As you can see, camera set the way you want it. I just want to see it as a commander from the top. Let me go ahead and capture this building right here. Soldiers come into the building. Oh, this is not a building? What's going on? I thought this is a building. No, so they cannot stay there. Okay. Let's go ahead and, I guess, and know that. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and bring my soldiers probably here. Try to capture this one right here. Let me bring more artillery and we're gonna pound them with artillery. We're losing right now, 614 versus 722, but we're kind of catching up. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy more units. You want to deploy all the units as you can. I have two Marses, one Mars actually, but two Larses, as you can see. My Lars is shooting, it's just reloading. It's about to shoot another round, so it's going to be great. Let me put another Lars right here, and we're gonna start pounding them right here. So let me see. Oops, did I place it? Nope, I didn't. So Lars, let's go ahead and bring it probably right here. So I'm gonna shoot from here. They're shooting with artillery, they're pounding us a little bit. Okay, the planes are flying. We just shut down that plane. Check it out, guys. It's gonna crash about right here. Boom. Let's crash it with anti-air guns. Look at that Spetsnaz Guru. Let me go ahead and... I don't think it can kill my tank. Let me go with the Milan and try to destroy that Spetsnaz Guru. I think it's anti-infantry, most of it. Let's see. Oh, I'm shooting. My unit's back in the building, man. Stay in the building. Bring the 1E2 Milan and hopefully we can show them who's the boss. Let me bring the Milan back. Aye, they shooting the missile after a Milan. They miss. Look at this, guys. It's how beautiful the game looks like. And they hit it with another missile. Yeah, those Milans, they light armored, so you want to be very careful with them. Check it out. My Milan did one missile into MTLB, and another one will destroy it. Check it out. One more missile is coming. But they shoot my Milan as well. Aye, aye. But my Milan is not succeeded. His rocket is not so precise, but they trying to shoot it with the tanks. And those tanks are T80BV. Those tanks are danger. And check it out. They shooting my. Let me go ahead and aye. They're gonna destroy M48. They didn't destroy it yet fully. They did destroy it with the third missile. Those T80BV, they're danger. And this is how you want to play it. I saw a lot of players playing like this, 3 or 4 of them, and right now they deployed the smoke screen. They can shoot anti-tank rounds, they can shoot missiles at the same time. There is no need a tank can do that, the heavy tank. And T80BV is a very heavy tank. To kill it takes 3 missiles. And one missile can destroy a light tank by 1 missile, keep that in mind. So if you run out of the missile in this Lars 2, and run out of the supplier truck, let me sell that supplier truck and bring another supplier truck here, another 500 rounds to refill this Lars, and another Lars is right here. We gotta bring the supplier truck immediately for this Lars. That's what I told you guys. Every time you deploy, bring immediately. Let me click fire at will, so it's gonna shoot fire at will. Let me bring more artillery immediately. So we kind of capture this area right here. They trying with their airplanes, but we're destroying with our anti-air guns. Let me bring some more anti-air. Those Jeopards are great. Right here, one more, and that's it. Let me bring more infantry right here. So we're kind of gonna occupy this nicely. Let me bring the anti-air right here for my units right here. Roland at least right here. We'll place it right here so you're gonna control all this area. So I'm gonna go ahead and hustle. Oh, check it out, guys. The Lars is shooting. And he's shooting where? Let's see. It's coming right here. He's shooting all the way here. This is the Lars shots. My artillery. See how far it is? This is how he's shooting. He's great against the tanks, but this is not the clusters. Mars, that one unit, one artillery they can deploy, very expensive, can shoot the cluster bombs. Great against the infantry. So Lars run out of the rounds. Let me resupply it. I send the resupplier, so in about a few seconds it's coming right here. Let me go ahead and send another one because resupplier will be empty immediately. Lars are shooting a lot of rockets, a lot of missiles. And this one right here we're gonna resupply as well. Let me bring some more artillery. I'm gonna bring those M10 983. Those are dangerous. Let's go ahead and place it. Place one right here. Start shooting them from here as well. You want to place your artillery together, and usually if you're pro gamer, what I saw, pro gamers moving the artillery, you shoot, you move, you shoot, you move, because artillery is easy to destroy. Helicopter or airplane can see it, or artillery versus artillery can easy to destroy it. There is a mode when you select the artillery right here, counter battery. Artillery versus the artillery, unit gonna find artillery on the map no matter what, I'm gonna destroy it. But fire at will mode, automatic, those two modes gonna shoot at anything what is closer, unit think. Or you can shoot it by yourself with artillery. So this game is absolutely amazing and must to have for any military guy. Look like, guys, we are winning right now, 1370 points versus 722. We're winning heavily. Let me deploy some more artillery. You want to deploy it around all your units. So just because I'm commenting, it's kind of hard to comment and play at the same time. But I'm gonna deploy this artillery right here. Let me immediately send a supplier truck to it, and another one right here, so it's gonna help us out a little bit. Some at the distance, so they cannot destroy all of our artillery with one shot with their artillery. But if you pros again, you want to move your units, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm coming in at the same time. So Larses are going to shoot. This Lars is calibrating. Check it out, 85% right here with his 110mm rockets, and about to shoot about now. Check it out. He's about to shoot, guys. He's firing. And the rockets are coming. And right here. Check it out. They're laying all the way here. So they try and mess them out, their tanks, with our Larses. But it was kind of late. They kind of moved. But there is another one going to shoot. So hopefully you can aim by yourself. So hopefully we can. Another Lars is going to shoot. This one right here is going to shoot at those rockets. Check it out, guys. At those tanks. So hopefully it's going to do a lot of damage. So it's coming. And it's coming, and you're going to see it. This is it. This is the Lars. Another Lars is shooting. The artillery is great at this game. It, just like in Modern Conflict, it's great. The artillery, it's all about the artillery. And this game is demonstrating it, guys. And so this is like a realistic conflict, guys, as you can see, including the scale. Scale is unbelievable. I never saw in any other strategy this type of scale. It's just unbelievable. And the technical specs of the units is kind of matching to the whole game, to the scale, to the whole real-time strategy. This is unbelievable. Alright, so we're shooting. We're kind of stopping their tanks. Check it out with all Larses. Our artillery. I gotta deploy more artillery. So we're kind of shooting them, and we kind of mess them up so badly. But those tanks move like right now. Those are shooting. If I'm gonna do the Larses here, it's going to be nasty. But it's not shooting there right now. It's shooting all the way there. They're about to shoot. Let me go ahead and reload them. All our artillery focused on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and resupply them with the trucks. Let me resupply with the new trucks. And you can resell the trucks that you used. Do not stock them. Resell them. Artillery. So artillery will be shooting nice fresh rounds. And let me deploy more artillery. I'm gonna do this Lars. Lars I'm gonna do from here probably. Right here. And it's gonna shoot from here. And at Lars, this is the Mars. Not Lars, but Mars. It can shoot 42 kilometers, guys. Let me put 2 trucks. They're gonna refresh it with ammo because it's gonna shoot like 1 round almost the whole truck. And it's cluster bomb, so I'm gonna show it to you guys. It's going to be unbelievable. So I sent here the artillery. Let's redeploy that with the U button on your keyboard. Deploy it. Select the 120mm Tampella. This is going to be the Tampella. And sell the truck that it brought. Sell it. And it's already here with supplier track. Truck that brought doesn't have any machine gun, doesn't have supplier. You can sell it, but supplier truck actually is a good thing. Let's go ahead and deploy this one right here. Here we go. Fire at will. So it's gonna shoot whatever it's gonna find and sell the truck that brought it. But supplier truck keep because it's gonna resupply it real quick. So this one, fire at will. Do it. Fire at will. My Larses are shooting, guys, nasty. Check it out. They doing nasty. Those 2 Larses, they still shooting right here, and this is where their tanks. But their tanks right now is right here. I gotta actually tell them to shoot like this. Check it out. When I say my artillery, shoot it like that. This artillery, shoot it like that. This artillery, not fire at will, but shoot it like that. This one, shoot it like that. We gotta destroy their fence right there. This layers, shooting like that, shooting those tanks, man. This layers, shooting the tanks. Let's see, it's about to shoot. And Mars is right here. Shoot those tanks. Those are clusters. We're gonna see how the clusters works. Check it out, guys. I sent the Mars. Mars is reloading. It's aiming first. It's gonna take some time to aim, and we're gonna start shooting. It's going to be nasty. Check it out. It's 50%. Come on. Let me zoom it in. My artillery is shooting already, but this is like light one. But Mars and Lars, this is Lars shooting right there. My artillery is shooting, as you can see, it's pounding them. It's let them to go away. Mars is shooting right now. This is Mars. Cluster bombs. Check it out. See those cluster bombs? This is Mars. So this is their offense, and they're kind of gonna replace that because they're gonna get destroyed if they're gonna they pulling away, as you can see, guys. And I'm shooting that like crazy. Yeah, let me tell my guys, fire at will. My artillery, fire at will. Deploy more artillery. And my artillery, every artillery say, you know what, fire at will. This supplier truck can be sell. Left 2 out of 600, it's empty. This one can be sell. 0 out of 600. This one can be sell. 3 out of 600. This one can be sell. Actually, this one is nice, still there. This one supplier nice. This one is can be sell. Where's my? Here we go. My Larses, fire at will. 3 supplier tracks, all empty, probably 0. Sell it. So you're gonna get a couple of points by selling it. Sell it, supplier, and this one also empty. Sell it. Couple points by selling them, so you can redeploy some units by those points if you're gonna sell a lot of them. I'm gonna sell another supplier truck. Send another supplier truck, and here another supplier truck, and sell all the trucks that are empty. 0 to 600, we're gonna sell it. 0 to 600, sell it. 0 to 600, sell it. How's our Mars doing? Mars, you wanna move because they're gonna try to allocate it and destroy it. Let's save. Let's go ahead and send it. Those cluster bombs. That's right here. Let me see. Where are we gonna send? Let's go ahead and send Mars right here on those tanks. Check it out. It's right now. It's reloading. It's about to start shooting. This one is not empty yet, supplier truck. This one is not empty yet. Let's go ahead and send another supplier truck real quick. The Mars is about to shoot, guys. Check it out. It's right there. That unit right there in the forest. Look at the texture of the tree right here. Just unbelievable. So sharp and so beautiful. This game looks unbelievable well, guys. At 8K UHD is absolutely amazing. And the 70 inch screen or above, like TV, or 8 at 7K that I'm playing right now, which is like 1000 pixel less than 8K UHD, and it's almost lookish like 8K UHD. It's unbelievable. So Mars is about to shoot 86, 87. It's reloading. 89, and hopefully we're gonna destroy those tanks. 90, so it's still reloading. Let me select the Mars. And tanks are standing right there, and I send and those tanks. So hopefully we're gonna, let's go ahead and send. So it's reloading. It's reloading. Now it's gonna recalibrate it. Firing. So now it's firing, guys. So it did one rocket. Let's go ahead and have a look. It's coming. It's coming from the air. See like that, clusters? Second rocket. Clusters are not so dangerous against the tanks, but they still can damage it. Let's see if we can. We destroyed that tank. See that turret was flying? So Mars are great. Those clusters not only against the infantry, as you saw. You saw that the turret was flying, and not the turret right there. 2 tanks, 3 tanks, not the turret, 3 tanks, 4 tanks. We destroyed them all, guys. All those 4 tanks. By our Mars, we did a good job. We did a good job. So the red letter 45 surrendered. He's in our team. Yeah, in our team. Pretty bad. He surrendered, but we're winning, guys. 2,188 points versus 722. And if you're not gonna win by points after 1 hour, which is 60 minutes, the server rule is 60 minutes. Remember, 1 hour. But you can set unlimited, or you can set less time. After 1 hour, it's going to stop, and whatever team going to have more points is going to be a winning team. As you can see on territory, 8 out of 8, we're kind of even, but at the points, we're dominating by over 1,000 points. Actually, over 2,000 points, we're dominating. Let me send some infantry here to protect our artillery, because look like they're kind of slappy. I'm gonna send the infantry into the building just in case, so if they will decide to go here, our infantry will be holding them first, because my artillery hiding here. Just send the infantry and hold the buildings real quick. Okay, let me send some more artillery. We gotta pound them with artillery. I'm gonna send that 120mm Tampella. Great against the infantry, but also great against the tanks, but gonna take a lot of time to kill the tank. Artillery, then let's go to 155mm. This is turret. This is going to be absolutely nasty against the tanks. Let's deploy it there. And let's deploy one more over here. So let's resupply our Larses. Supplier tracks. And all the artillery. And the supplier tracks. We're kinda holding it, guys. They're trying to get into this town. Let me send some more soldiers and capture some more. And the infantry, all the buildings. We gotta get all the buildings. Going to be harder for them for sure. Okay, how's my Mars? You better move the Mars because it's gonna get destroyed. So you wanna be so nice. But as again, this is for profile. You're not coming. I'm coming in real time, so I'm gonna do it. Fire at will. Let's go ahead and ask Mars to do it. Fire at will, whatever it wanna kill. And I'm gonna send a couple more supplier trucks. I get so many supplier trucks because I'm using a lot of artillery for this brigade, for this army. But as again, you can build your own brigade on those 50 points. Go ahead and watch my gameplay videos over the UHDking.com YouTube channel official. I'm gonna do more Warno games, gameplay strategies, and at all kind of different resolutions. And check out the video comments underneath of this video to the related videos. But Warno is one of my favorite real-time strategies, and I'm gonna do a lot of gameplays in Warno under all kind of different scenarios. And you better, guys, smash that like button and subscribe. A lot of time, money, energy is invested, and yeah, you better do it. So I better unload those guys because they can shoot it. If they're gonna shoot the tank, Milan, they're gonna shoot the, let me unload it, they're gonna shoot the soldier, and soldier gonna get killed. Let me get into the buildings immediately. I'm gonna occupy the buildings. This building, that building, closer to them. We better capture this territory. I'm kinda moving, but I'm not capturing, but I'm going to capture right here those buildings just in case, because there is a lot of artillery here on our side. Let me deploy my artillery. Standing doing nothing. The truck brought the artillery, but it didn't unload it. I unloaded, fire at will, unloaded, fire at will, sell the truck so they cannot capture it to get a little bit of points, and they cannot destroy it to get a little bit of points, and I'm gonna sell it for me to get some points. So they will try to attack us here. So let me go ahead and bring here some infantry in this forest, just to be in the forest for us right here and right there, just to stand, and just in case if they will try, because a lot of artillery from here. I got a lot of artillery, so we're gonna be kinda on alert and make sure they're gonna be scared. Let me unload this artillery, click fire at will on artillery, and sell the truck so they cannot destroy it, capture it, and I will sell it and get some points instead of them. Okay, so we're shooting with our artillery. We're doing a big things. Let me for Larses. Larses are wasting the rounds so fast. Let me bring some more artillery to them and sell the trucks that is not useful, which is empty. This one is empty, 2 out of 500. This is empty, 0 out of 500. So I'm gonna sell this one. So I'm gonna know this is 500 5 out of 600 empty, 2 out of 500 empty. Sell it, sell it, sell it. New are coming. How about you guys? You also need to have some rounds, huh? Yeah, we're gonna bring some more trucks for those two guns. Let me go ahead and do that. At least one. How are you doing? You 69 out of 500, so you're doing fine right here. How's the Mars doing? The biggest gun. Guys, we almost winning and we have victory. We won this one. Nice. As you can see, yep, I was third, which is a great. As again, this is going to be my 10 or 12 game online. Total games I played like 23 total games. I played like 10 or 12 single player solo versus the AI single player before the online, and about 10 or 12 games I played online, 10 versus 10 players, which is my favorite mode. Maximum players, total 20 online human players, and we're third. This is great score. I showed you guys also the gameplay, but as again, this video wasn't about the gameplay. This video was a demonstration Warno game benchmark in 7K video resolution on the Intel Core i9 9900K, overclock at 5.1 gigahertz with 32 gigabyte of system RAM and Nvidia Titan RTX video card equipped with 24 gigabyte of video RAM, and show you the performance. So as you saw, we went all the way to 15,000 megabytes in terms of our video RAM. So there is a possibility that 12 gigabyte of video RAM under 7K video resolution and under 8K video resolution will be overloaded at some type of scenario, but 16 gigabytes of video RAM will be fine for 7K and 8K video resolution, as you can see. And check out my 8K video resolution benchmark in Warno game. Attach in throughout the video comments for you. After you finish, it's a great idea to add a friend as best games players, and they giving you this ability. It's a nice thing to do, and maybe play with them and learn something from them. This is what I'm doing for my team, from their team, but I added the best players. So we're done here, guys. So everything was demonstrated for you. The game was great. Go ahead and add me as a friend, and let's go ahead and play together Warno. Um, I showed you everything what you need to see. As you can see, over 1,000 players online. Usually this is how it is, over 1,000 players on average. 1,000 players, 1,500 players. Um, and it's easy to get the game, or you can play solo, as again single player offline, doesn't require any internet connection, even on Steam, and you can play the mode center. I'm going to demonstrate some modes when you can have some more units, different models, and hopefully they're going to introduce World War II units. I'm hoping for it, and modern units as modes. And modes are nice. You can play Ukrainian forces, finally you can play North Korea, South Korea, all kind of different armies, which is great, and more units gonna be brought through the modes. And this game engine, Unigen system game engine, is unbelievable. This is their in-house game engine, which is absolutely amazing. And yeah, they did a good job. As again, you watch it at 7K video resolution. That was 6,720 pixels by 3,680 pixels. As again, I demonstrated 4K, 5K, 6K, 7K, 10K, 8K, all kind of different 10Ks, all kind of different 12Ks. 16K video resolution is overloading the video RAM of 24 gigabytes on Titan RTX video card. So for 16K video resolution in Warno game, you need to have over 24 gigabyte of video RAM. It's overloading the video RAM while I'm recording with Nvidia Shadowplay. If I'm not recording with Nvidia Shadowplay under 16K video resolution, it's still video RAM is still not overloaded. But I will try to demonstrate it to you, all those resolution. Check out the video comments for on this system as benchmark, and on a future system, processors, video cards, PC system, mobile devices. I'm going to test Warno game. It's one of my favorite strategies, and it's great to test it and see how the future PC systems, PC components will do in 8K, 10K, 12K, and 16K video resolution. I'm the first gamer on YouTube that demonstrated Warno game above 4K UHD. Go ahead and guys smash that like button. A lot of time, money, energy is invested. Subscribe for more great videos. Share it with your friends. and I'm gonna do more videos. This is definitely one of the best real-time strategies that is photorealistic in terms of the visuals and realistic in terms of the combat and battlefield. Highly recommend this game even for the full price. I purchased it $29.99 on Steam when it was I was an early adapter before the final version. It still was under the beta. Right now in 2024, it's final version 1.0, and they already have some DLCs. Okay, yeah, really like this game, and more videos about this game, strategies, tips, tricks coming out. Stick around, but check out my benchmarks, guys. So you're gonna have what better idea, what kind of system do you need for this game. And I tested on the first generation of the Nvidia RTX video cards, which is the Titan RTX video card, which is the Nvidia first generation RTX flagship video card. So after that, it's easy to find out the second generation flagship video card of RTX, the third RTX generation video card flagship, the fourth generation. Second generation will be RTX 3090 video card or RTX 3090 Ti with 24 gigabyte of video RAM as well. It's going to show you 2 times in terms of the FPS, exactly 2 times to the FPS. The third generation of the Nvidia RTX video cards will be RTX 4090 video card, is also equipped with 24 gigabyte of video RAM, which you cannot push healthy in 16K video resolution or above 12K video resolution, but the performance in terms of the FPS will be 3.7 times in terms of the FPS higher than single Nvidia Titan RTX video card that I use today. 3.7 times more FPS, which is unbelievable. Keep in mind, just because this is a real-time strategy, even 20 FPS is still comfortable in Warno game. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is I Play 4K, aka I Play 8K, aka I Play 16K, or UGD King. Go ahead and subscribe, smash that like button. Have a good morning, good day, good afternoon, and I will see you guys till the next time.